So today is June 11th, 2024. I guess we can make this video. I kind of I want to speak what I want into existence. Testing. Testing. Yo, we are here. All right, don't talk about the hair. Don't talk about the hair here, Nah, I'm just joking. I just got a haircut. Just got back from jiu-jitsu class. I don't know why I have these on. Can't hear crap. Let's just hope that the mic is miking. You know what I'm talking about? What's going on? Woo! It's been a great past month. 2 months ago, these past 2 months have been the greatest months of the year. May and June, definitely the highlight of this year, but we still have 6 months to go. We're only halfway, baby. We're not even completed with the 6 months. So what's new? A lot of things, honestly. But the newest thing is right now, I just joined the jiu-jitsu class, and that is amazing. Honestly, this morning was my second class. The first class was like a free trial class. This is like my second class, and it was really cool. Oh, I have an employee now. He's designing websites for me, which is dope as heck. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see this, which you guys probably can't, but I just have this Figma file in front of me, and this man is a freaking G. Look, I didn't do none of this. This guy's a G. I don't even know how to create a Figma file. But look, this is a Figma file. You edit all of this on one page. You design it, and then each one you click this, it goes down, click this, goes down. I hired a web designer, and pretty much he designs websites for me, and he's pretty fire at it. Well, at least it's been like a few days. What else is new? Oh yeah, we've created some ads, some social media ads, so we're ready to get launched. The only thing that we're missing right now is I want another credit card, and my new statement comes out like tomorrow. So hopefully my credit score boosts because I've been working on it. And from there, we're gonna apply for another credit card, and then hopefully it's like a 0% APR for like 12, 18 months. So then I could just dump it on ads, and then from there we make some money. We're just gonna start hopping on sales calls. Hopefully onboard at least one client this next 2 weeks. Yeah. And then, of course, hopefully keep them over time. That's a given. But I just want to grow this agency. The agency is the focus, really. Honestly, I think like I'm an operator type man. I don't think I'm the biggest sales guy, but the people who say they're not salespeople are probably the best salespeople because they're not salesy and all that type of stuff. But we're gonna have to get better at sales. We're gonna have to freaking be the best at sales, and I'm ready. I'm ready for it. So, what else is new this week? There's a few funny things that have happened this week. Oh, I don't know. I feel like very confident with myself. Although I was really confident past them, but I feel a lot more like at peace, and just like I also have more routine and I'm more disciplined. Just like I'm very accountable to myself now. I now know like what I have to do to be very productive throughout the days and what not to do. I believe really like building a business, or at least like personal development, like it's all about testing things and seeing like what conditions you work best at, and to be very aware of like, okay, if I eat this I feel like shit later. So like coffee, I used to love coffee, which I still freaking like it a lot. There was a period in my time, like literally last month, where I had to be waking up at like 6 o'clock every morning, sometimes 5:30. And if I would drink coffee anytime the day before, like I wouldn't go to sleep until like 1 o'clock probably. And before I was waking up that early, it was fine because I didn't have to be up that early, and then I would just work throughout the night, and then, yeah. But now I'm trying to stay away from coffee a little bit. Not like totally against it, but like it just affects me later in the day. So we're trying to cut down on the coffee because I'm starting to wake up early. Now I have a jiu-jitsu class every single morning at 6 a.m. And right now I'm just trying to learn the basics so I can actually compete with some people, honestly. And then from then on, once I learn like the basics of like jiu-jitsu, then I can start building on top of that, and then just keep learning. I don't know if I'm overdoing it, but I want to go to at least 2 classes a day minimum. We'll see from there. I guess we can make this video. I kind of want to speak what I want into existence. So let's list out our goals. Number 1, I kind of know where I want to go. Like, I eventually want to have like $150K a month agency. It's a business that's doing MR $150,000 minimum. That's just the start of a business, and I wanna get there. So that's the end goal. How I want to get there is a different goal. There's people who abandon like their whole family and go do whatever the hell they want to do, and they just are very materialistic, which I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. Do live your life however you want to live your life. But for me, I kind of want to get there a different way. I know it involves going all in, but I really want to be present in the moment when I do things, and also be very, very grateful in the moment for everything around me, like my parents, because they're still alive. They're still young and healthy. My brother, he's freaking shredded right now. Mostly just like my close family. But also going about it the right way, because it's very important, because if you don't go about it the right way, you might just become a lonely rich guy, and that's what I don't want. So really the goal is to at least get to like a consistent income, get some cash in the bank, get very liquid, and then once I'm a bit liquid, probably in like 6 months, I want to start traveling. I want to first go to Colombia, Medellin, and then maybe stay there for a month, maybe 2, see how I like it. And then from then, I'll go home, come back to California, spend the holidays with my mom, and then start going to Europe. I've never been to Europe, or New York, one of them. And then, yeah, I want to go to Paris. I want to go to Spain. There are things that I prefer how to do it. So like that would be like the ideal situation. Either I bring my brother with me, I get him a job like online making some money, or I go alone, which is a possibility, but I honestly, I think doing it with someone would be pretty cool, but also, I don't know, maybe going alone would be pretty cool too. I don't know. I think as like a 19-year-old, like I feel a lot of people aren't bold, and they're just letting time pass by. And that's what I don't want to happen. Like, I don't want to let time pass by, like, and just be very like unproductive, or just like very comfortable with where I am. Because in this game of business, oh my goodness, there's so much competition that if you're not doing something, it feels like you're falling behind, which you are, because the S&P or like the market moves forward, and if you're not growing, you're dying. And I truly believe that. So I feel it's just like my nature, my human nature, to just grow and learn new things and get better at things. That's why like I'm joining jiu-jitsu, and I'm really just trying to like I'm not saying I'm lost, but I'm trying to like figure out who really I am and what I believe in. And I feel like I can't really stand against anything unless I experience the world. And I truly believe that young people don't know what the hell they're talking about, at least a lot of people. At least these gurus on the internet. There's a few who do know what they're talking about, at least like in a certain vertical, and not about like life advice. But I don't believe like I'm qualified enough to give advice to people throughout the internet. I mean, of course, there's people who that are quote unquote lower than me, meaning like they haven't gone through the personal development. And of course, if someone asks for help, then I'll help them. But I don't know if that's just like a mindset thing, but I truly believe like in order for someone to truly listen to you and actually take that advice from you, you have to do something great. And if you haven't done anything great, I truly believe that there's no credibility behind your words. Of course, I can be posting for 10 years straight and then eventually become the content or creator master. I know I can build a following eventually, talking about some stuff that I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just regurgitating content. But I truly believe that once you do something great, or you do some cool shit, then you have the credibility to talk. And that is when people will actually listen to you, and why they will listen to you. I have this quote on my vision board. Let me see if I can find my vision board. Let's actually get it. I have like 5 levels, but like the first level is level 0 because you truly don't start the game of business at level 1. You start at level 0. So even to start the game of business, you have to get to a certain point. So level 0 is really move out and get some cash in the bank and get liquid. However I want to do that, I can do that, but preferably I would like to do that learning a high value skill and something that I can translate to another market. So like marketing, you can translate that skill to every business sector. Sales, you can translate that skill to every sector. I would say like I'm also going to be like doing a little bit of design, but like managing a team, you can translate that skill to any sectors. I want to get cash in the bank rather than like maybe working as like a solopreneur. I want to learn those skills, the marketing, sales skills, and building and training a team. I want to learn that skill while building cash. It might take me a little longer to build up the cash rather than becoming a freelance like wedding videographer and making $100,000 in like 6 months. Like I can do that. Or I can do this, and this is gonna take me maybe like 18 months. Maybe I'm a little exaggerated with the wedding videography. That would probably take me 12 months, but I don't know. But that's kind of like the comparison. Like I can become a videographer for businesses, weddings, whatever, and make some decent money. I know how to market now, but I can only make a lot of money from that because I know how to market now. So I know if I go into any other sector and I like any other business sector, or at least like where people don't know how to market and I know how to market, then that is where I'm gonna make all my money pretty much. I know I can make pretty decent money in like other sectors now. Like I can go and make 6 figures in another job, but I'm not gonna be learning those valuable skills. And I truly believe like those skills will take you so far. So that is what I'm focusing on right now is the skills. But back to the quote. I have 5 levels. The last level is become a man worthy of sharing wisdom. So I have right here Tony Robbins, the best performance speaker coach out there. Jim Rohn, who mentored Tony Robbins. Ed Milet, he's a great man. He knows what he's talking about. He preaches that if you really believe that you're capable of stuff, go out and fucking do it. Go do that shit, pretty much. Alex Hormozy, of course. Dude, I've been following him ever since I was in high school, man. Like, this guy has been a big motivation to my business knowledge and at least how I understand business. Like, he pretty much gave me my business MBA. Although, of course, I'm not like the greatest at business, but like, I know some pretty good business like knowledge because of that man. And then Naval. Oh my God, Naval is a freaking wisdom genius. He really speaks on like the stoic life. He doesn't even call it the stoic life, but like living your life with peace, but also with intention and purpose. He really preaches like do whatever the hell you want to do and don't really care about anyone else. Like no one else really matters. If you live a life that you truly love and like and you enjoy every single day, that is all that matters. I do have the 2024 goals. Eventually at the end of the year, I want to build a marketing agency to 100K per month in profit. That's a big goal, but we're gonna hit it, bro. I have moved out of my hometown. I have a proven sales process and sales coach. I have mentors that are guiding me. I have a CSM setter closer that work for me. I have taken 1,000 sales meetings. Well, the 1,000 sales meetings are a little behind. We have 180 days left. That means I have to take at minimum 10 calls a day almost if I take some days off. But it is all about reps. So this is like 6 months old. So I do have some new goals. I do think like my vision is evolving. Like my dreams just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's amazing. Like because I then learn like I'm capable of more. And of course these bigger obstacles are going to ask more from me and I'm ready for it. But I think it's just like I know I can do it. And every new like I think like it's every quarter or so my vision just gets bigger and bigger. But like I have the vision here. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but it's going to happen. Level 4 or level 3 is, of course, take over the world and give back to the people I love. But the thing is, like, yeah, I can get rich quick without my family. But then again, that is where the relationship deteriorates. And I don't, I know eventually the time's going to come where the relationship is going to deteriorate. Like, it's going to come eventually. So as a 19-year-old living with my dad and my brother here at our home, I truly believe that I just got to cherish it, because I hear a lot of people, at least, I don't know, just a lot of people that are older, and they're like, oh, yeah, I truly never cherished the moment with my family, and I never really cared about them. I only cared about myself. And for me, I really want to cherish the moments with my family, like my mom and dad, because they're my mom and my dad, and they're not going to be here eventually. They're going to eventually pass away. So I don't know. I think I just think about death a lot, and I know, like, they enjoy my company and I enjoy theirs. So I think building a relationship where we enjoy each other's company is really cool. And of course, I'm not expecting them to do anything. Like I'm not expecting much from them, but I just want to be that son who is always there for them, or at least, like, they enjoyed my company. And even if they don't enjoy my company, like, I gave them an opportunity to enjoy my company. But while I still build my business and still work on myself, like, that's a given. I'm for sure going to prioritize myself and, like, self-improvement. And there's been a lot that I've worked on, but that I already talked about all that. But that's kind of like the vision. I want to eventually, so first build my first business, which is going to be a marketing agency, of course. And then from there, build up some cash flow where I can go and invest in another business sector, and then build that business up to a higher sector, or maybe even buy a business. Maybe this business takes me to an evaluation and I can sell it. And then if I can sell it, hopefully maybe in 2 to 3 years, maybe even 4, then I can take that chunk and then go buy another business. Because the game of business is not over. But also, I do want to start documenting once I have some chunk of change, and investing in my personal brand, just so I can start documenting, like, these moments, like, just like this. Because I know I'm gonna be great. I know I'm gonna build something great, and it's just a matter of time. And success takes time. So I'm in it for the long haul. And there are, like I told you, there's ideal ways to go about it. Like, as a 19-year-old, like, I'm not really, like, needing someone to, like, be in a relationship with, because I know, like, I'm not going to be able to provide, like, so much time to them. Like, people who are in relationships with entrepreneurs are tough, because they got to be very independent and also very selfless, as well as the entrepreneur. He's got to be selfless too. But, like, that's another topic on, like, relationships. I'm not an expert, but I believe that it'd be pretty cool to find someone from, like, the trenches, and bring them with us to, like, the top, and eventually maybe get married, of course. I think it'd just be pretty cool to have, like, someone by your side. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Because I don't even know if I'm ready for a relationship, or at least to put in all that time. But it does run my mind a little bit to be able to travel with someone. But of course, I'd still have, like, when I'm 30 to travel with someone, and after I build some. But I'm for sure gonna be traveling a lot when these next couple of years. It's gonna be so lit. Like, next year, like a year from now, this year is gonna be like a year from now. Life is also gonna just keep leveling up, and I can't wait. I honestly cannot wait. It's gonna be, if I'm still in the same position, I'm gonna be very disappointed in myself, because no, I gotta be outside the U.S. outside. And I know I can do it. I have the cash flow coming in. I have the plans and the system set in place. We're building the systems, and yeah, we're just starting the journey today. But that's pretty much it for this update, for this June update, I guess. One thing I live by, there are no rules, so play your own game. Do whatever the hell you want to do with your life, and don't care what anyone else thinks or does, and literally just do you, honestly. Whatever success means to you, do you. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.